Okay, welcome back, and yeah, how you all doing? Are you still alive out there? Hope you're all keeping well during these, I don't know, fucky times. Uh, Thought I would show you these figures. I've had this figure for quite some time, but I don't think I've ever done an official review, and I'm not really going to do one now. So I just thought I'd show you the pair and give you my thoughts. And see if there you go, it's better. Yeah, so basically the figure comes with one stand and one head sculpt, but two sets of clothing. So luckily, back in the day when this was out, I picked up another stand, and I picked up another set of clothing, another white set of clothing, because the original set had a red stain on it, but I managed to wash it and get that out, and so now I've got a spare jacket and trousers for this white set, and but yeah, I haven't got the spare under shirt sort of thing. Quite intricate outfits, quite a lot of layers. So you got like that one, you got the black undershirt, and then you've got this sort of undercoat, and then you've got the overcoat. Give you a little 360 spinach. It's got quite nice patterns, like the circuitry. It's not etched, but you know, it's got that etched look, like a reflective transfer on the material. It's quite nice. Nice white lining, and it has got quite a lot of detail on the boots. Quite nice. I think the lining has some sort of has it got some sort of etching in there? No. But yeah, I recently picked up a spare head sculpt. It took about 2 weeks to arrive, even with all this corona madness going on. But yeah, things are getting definitely harder to get from China unless you use EMS or speed post. Surface mail and stuff is slowing down or stopping completely, so it's one of those things you got to put up with. You know, lockdown is in effect. So yeah, my little thought about doing this video was, I mean, I put the figure together the other day with the extra head sculpt. Now my question to you is, which one, trying to light both of them equally. I think that's pretty equal lighting. Which one would you say is the Hot Toy sculpt? I think it's pretty obvious when you shine the light right in the eyes. But you can see there's not a lot of difference. I mean, the sculpt is exactly the same. It's definitely a recast, which is a word I know strikes outrage, causes outrage in the community. You can see the one on the left. The eyes are blue, and the eyes on this one are more like a greeny blue. And the hair colour is slightly different. You've got like there you go. It's more like a grey, white grey. And on that one, if you can focus. Can you focus, please? Can you just focus, for God's sake? Come on, focus. Right. Right, there you go. It looks not a lot different in that light, but it is slightly darker. You see side by side, slightly. But yeah, I quite prefer this one in some respects to the Hot Toys. Hot Toys is a better paint job in the skin tone and in the hair. But yeah, this just obviously there it looks a little bit rubbish with the light shining right in his face, but I don't know. There's a light coming from above. They look pretty much identical with a bit of light there. Just prefer this one a little bit on the left, a bit more. So I switched the Hot Toys sculpt onto the more placid, you know, zen-like Kevin Flynn there, and the more aggressive, darker head and bluer eyes onto the angry Kevin Flynn when he gets into his going to town look. This is when he goes to town and kicks some ass. Yeah, big fan of the original Tron film, legacy film. Not so much, but yeah, it took a long time to make it, and they didn't do a bad job really. It's not a bad film. It's not a bad film, but and it's got the dude in it, so you know. But yeah, I don't know. I think if they had have continued the story from like the PC game Tron 2.0, had have incorporated that or even followed on directly from that, it would have been a better film. But you know, Sam Flynn didn't even know where Sam come from. I think he was the son. His mother was the character played by Cindy Morgan, Laura in the first film. But that doesn't make no sense. So anyway, yeah, had some good points to the film. Light cycles were cool. Disc battles were pretty cool. But yeah, still, in my opinion, not as good as the original, even though some people will say the original was quite slow and boring. But I like slow and boring. I am slow and boring. As I get older, I get slower and more boring. So, yeah, there's my thoughts on these figures. Really nicely done. I know a lot of people are not interested in seeing Jeff Bridges in a bathrobe, but thought I'd share some nice sculpting on the feet there. So basically I've used everything in the box except for a fisted hand. So there you go. Nice set. And the head sculpt's 22 quid. around abouts on eBay. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.